Okay guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your Wltoys or FY03 shocks better in any way. So let's start off, and I'm also going to show you how to mount them like this and just shock upgrade tips that are somewhat free and then some cost. You can find shocks for about $15, comes front and rear, and they will be oil filled. You do have to buy oil. This was about $6 or $7, so $22 to get oil filled shocks, and this oil is pretty good oil. Keep in mind I'm using 45 weight. Don't know how this will perform, but I did fill my front shock up with it, and it's not bad. I think it's pretty good. Could use a little bit stiffer maybe. It's depend on what you're doing. If you're flying, in a field or something, if you're going really fast in a field and it's got a lot of bumps, I think it'll be good. You can probably stiffen it up just a little bit. It's a little hard to because this puts pressure on it. It just condenses the shock just a little bit. You can see in there. My other front shock broke. That's why I ordered some new ones. But so first up with the rear shock, one thing you could do is loosen this thing right there all the way down, which I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so here you have the rear shock, and what you want to go ahead and do is pull the spring back and start spinning it down. Once you start the spinning, it should be pretty easy. Now this will make it stiffer because the shock was pretty, here I'll go ahead and show you. It's pretty loose, and it doesn't, pretty soft. It doesn't seem that soft, but with the weight of the car and depending on what batteries you have, but do that, gives it more stiffness. But if you're gonna put oil on these, you might not need that depending on which weight you use. So how you put oil in this is pretty simple. You could either buy shocks, which I said $22, and for the oil and the shocks, you won't have to really worry about leakage or anything like that. And they'd probably look better than this. Get rid of that like toyish color green, and you can get different colors. I'll leave the link below to the shocks that I got, and this should be coming soon, so I'll leave a link. I'll make a video about them and stuff like that. But so how to put oil on these, go ahead and just loosen it all back up. I'm not going to do it with this just because I don't want to waste my materials, but go ahead and put it all the way back, pull the shock back, push that thing up, and it should just fall off with that little gap right there. Okay, then the spring will slide off. Then get some pliers and hold on to the shaft like that, and then just start twisting this and get that off. Okay, now, and you could just take this little piece off if you want. It doesn't matter, you don't have to. But if you want to just make it all the way bare, you can. Now, just twist this cap off. As you can see, I already put some Teflon tape around that. Pretty simple, just Teflon tape goes around, makes the seal. Okay, now go ahead and loosen this. And now there's a little bolt or whatever, a little piece of plastic you can see in there. You can kind of see the outline right there. And then you just fill it with oil. Make sure this is all the way down, like that. And then fill it with oil. Put the cap back on. And then just repeat the process. And then put this back on. Like that. And the video when I get my new oil filled shocks, and I'll show you the difference. This isn't oil filled, and it's just shot up in the air right there. So really, and then this is kind of more plush. So you can kind of see the difference. I can definitely feel it, but once I get my actual oil filled shocks, I'll show you the difference, and I'll leave that link of the video below or at the end of the video. You can make yours like this. Now what you basically, it's pretty basic. So go ahead and remove, there's a bolt right there, a screw right there, and just go ahead and remove that screw. And this will come off, like so. And then there's a screw right there. Just remove that. Now you take your shock. Oh, before you do that, you get a bolt and a you take your shock, this top piece right here, that little metal piece, go ahead and take that out just with some pliers. Worked for mine. It was a little tricky, but you can still do it. Keep the bottom ones in, like I did it down there. And so then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and cut out a piece of tough plastic. Just make it pretty big like this. I just cut out a square like this, and then take a drill and go ahead and fill it. Okay, so take your drill and then drill a hole in it. Okay, so you drilled the hole like that. So you take the screw and you make sure that it fits in that hole, which mine does pretty nicely. And then you cut this, and you go ahead and you cut out just a little square. Very tough, and you want tough plastic because the hole's pretty big. Once you take, like for example, once you take that metal piece out that I was telling you about, this piece right here, the hole's pretty big, and the screw would just not do anything without that piece of plastic there. So you put that there, and it would work better. Man, I love this suspension setup. Just game changer. So you drill that, cut it out in a little square, put it through your shock, put that screw through your shock, like that. Obviously, it's a smaller square. And then you would just mount it up like that. And my front one was broken, so that's why I'm not using it. And then you'd have to press it. It's a little tricky to get in there, but you put it in that little slot right there. It's pretty snug. Put the bolt in, and you drill it in, and you're ready to go. And it's just a game changer on how that shock performs. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was supposedly quick. I don't know how long it was. It's probably gonna be like 6 minutes, or like a lot longer than I thought it would be. So I have ordered new shocks. They should be here soon. I don't know when. I ordered a new diff. It broke, and I have a video on that and what diff it was, and I already ordered a new one. I ordered some new 2S batteries instead of 3S batteries. Yeah, so it's not running, of course, but nothing really else has broke besides diffs, and I'll have a video on that broken diff. Obviously, I put the new front diff in. I think the 3S batteries killed it, and I'll have a video on that, on 3S batteries, why you should not get them, for your Wltoys at least, unless you got like rock solid diffs, twin hammer diffs. I don't know how much those are though. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this video. Go in the links below to see what I've used for this Teflon tape. You can even use, I'll try to leave a link on, there's some O-rings you can buy and put in, you know, when you take that little blue thing right there off. There's some O-rings that will fit in there, and that would help it even more to not make it leak oil. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out.